Hi guys, it's me, Rasheen. I'm still here at week number 3 of my weight loss journey, still determined and still going strong. This week I lost 1.2 pounds, which is pretty darn good for me, especially after last week's loss of over 5 pounds. I'm really happy about this because after a big loss, my body takes time to stabilize, and the following week there's usually just a minimal loss, if any at all. Knowing this and the fact that I had to do Valentine's Day and deal with all the Valentine's Day treats and play dates and the fancy homemade dinner that my husband luckily made for me, I did a little bit extra this week. In addition to my 3 aerobic exercises, I went on the treadmill on Friday and did 30 minutes on that. And to my surprise, when I got to my karate class, the theme of the class was extreme, pushing ourselves to our limits and to our points of collapse and failure. It was pretty intense, but I would say perfect timing because I really needed it. So as of the end of my week 2, I have lost 6.4 pounds. Yay! I hope that you guys are doing well too and finding success in your weight loss journey, whether it's setting goals or just getting yourself prepared. I hope that everything's going your way. Sorry that my vlog didn't come out to you again on Sunday. It came out to you on Monday today, and I had planned for Sunday, but here in Canada it is Family Day today. And my family actually started celebrating on Saturday. We ended up having a crazy sleepover, staying up till 7 o'clock in the morning and coming home last night around 9 o'clock at night. So I did try, even though I was going on 3 hours of sleep, I tried recording this vlog last night, but actually ended up falling asleep sitting down on my bed with my laptop on my lap. My husband came in the wee hours of the morning and tucked me in. So I did try, I really did. So I will keep going, and hopefully Sundays will be the day. But I hope you get something out of this week's vlog, even though it's a little bit late. So speaking of Family Day, this weekend was a huge challenge. In fact, anytime I have events outside of the security and comfort of my home, I feel a lot of anxiety. This is a normal thing for me. So knowing that and going in there with this additional fear of all of those yummy temptations and the possible undermining of my progress, it was a little bit scary. With this in mind, I went in prepared. Before going for family dinner, I made sure I had a proper, satisfying lunch. I didn't starve myself saving calories. This never works for me. I've tried it. Over that extended period of time, I end up eating more because somewhere in my mind, somewhere I feel dissatisfied and I feel like I need to catch up or something silly like that. I didn't know exactly what would be available for munchies and snacks or hors d'oeuvres, but I wanted to have some good choices in front of me. I took a couple packages of popcorn, and of course to share, and a whole bunch of celery with hummus. I actually ended up eating about 8 stalks of celery and a whole bunch of hummus, and by the time I was done, I was almost half full. For dinner, there was a really nice lentil soup that my sister prepared, and I had a whole bowl of that, and there wasn't much left after in my tummy. I filled up the rest of the room with a lot of protein, some salad, and a little bit, I think about a half cup of creamy pasta. I couldn't resist. When it comes to celebrations, I don't drink a lot, so that's not usually a tough thing for me. That part was really easy. I just kept on drinking water throughout the night, especially every time I got that crazy urge to pick at something and pop it in my mouth, which by habit is almost constant. I did end up having a few chocolate-covered strawberries, so good, and a sliver of birthday cake. So overall, it was a success. I felt like I had indulged in everything, but I did it in a controlled way. Maximize the healthy stuff and minimizing the not so healthy stuff. One other way I actually went in preparing myself was knowing that I was going to have some kind of impact the next day, that on my scale, my weight would at least go up a little bit. But I don't want to be afraid of food. In fact, I love it. I love food. I love food. It's a big part of my life, and I just have to accept this. I'm going to enjoy food, and I'm going to live my life fully, having a positive relationship with food. Yes, I know sometimes it's tricky, but it's possible. This week's homework is, first of all, to continue the week, the goals that we had set in week number 1 and number 2. So continue to drink 8 cups of water a day. Record everything you eat and drink in a food journal or something that you can have on hand and keep track with you. Do 3 aerobic activities for the week. Eat balanced and healthy meals and snacks. For me, that's about 1,200 calories a day. I actually looked on my week 2 food journal to set a goal for the following week, which is this week, week number 3. And I used my current journal as well as the one that I actually used way back when in 2014. And guess what? Crazily enough, I have the same goal. So this week, my focus is to eat on time. No skipping meals this week, or snacks if possible. I'm not going to allow myself to starve anymore. I know that I'm on a long journey, so I might as well start setting good habits from the get-go. Now, meal planning comes into play here in a big way. Having meals and snacks ready to go is one way that in the past has kept me from binging and making bad food choices. So I'm going to talk more about that actually next week. Stay tuned for my vlogs for more information, and keep a lookout on SeeingRred.com. I've been working on a bunch of things that are almost ready to post. I haven't really gotten it out there yet, but as soon as I can, I will get them out to you. One thing that's been on my mind, and I just wanted to, talk to you, is that I hope I'm not coming across arrogantly. I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist, a therapist, or any kind of professional in that way. I'm not trying to pretend that I know everything about anything. I'm just, I'm just me. I know me. I'm just sharing with you what I've learned that works for me in regards to my depression and my weight loss, my relationships, and my life. I'm the expert on my life, my screwed up life, and if no other message comes through, it's just that by seeing my deficiencies and my struggles, it's proof that we're not alone. We're all living and struggling and doing what we have to do to get by. And we all have the power, more than anything, to bring about change in our lives and to live that good, happy life that we all deserve. So cheers to you. Have a wonderful week number 3. And wherever you are in the world, have a happy family day. Cheers.